Hello guys, how's everything? Is the music playing while I'm kind of muted? I think I think while my mic is off, some sort of like the background music is playing, but I don't know. It's not playing on my side. But it used to play. It really doesn't matter there. Hi. Okay. All right. Sure. Thanks for joining tonight. Um, this is actually my fourth day in a row hosting a space, and well, I haven't been able to deliver major official updates every day. I see this as a more like a personal challenge to stay connected with all of you on a daily basis, and I think it kind of matters, I think. But anyway, I really appreciate everyone tuning in and being part of the conversation each night. And tonight, yeah, so like I said in my post, today is the election day in Japan for the upper house, and yeah, it's going so wild, and so yeah, I want to share some of my thoughts on Japan's upper house election, specifically from my perspective as someone building a Web3 and digital infrastructure. So yeah, just to begin with, let me start by giving a quick snapshot of where things stand right now. So as of this moment, like the last time I checked, a few minutes ago, uh, like uh one 101 seats out of like 125 contested upper house seats have been called. And the opposition holds like 64 of these seats, while the ruling coalition has secured like 37. You see? And this suggests a strong performance for like opposition parties in the election, obviously, setting the stage for more dynamic and diverse policy debates going forward. So this is a really a big day for Japanese policy making and also economy and everything, I think. Yeah. And I'm not really comfortable with like talking about my political stance and everything, but I just want to talk about this like a noteworthy new voice. Um, his name is like Anno, Takahiro Anno. So one particularly interesting development is the victory of like AI engineer. This I think he's the first ever like AI engineer who got the position in the upper house or any sort of like a house house of Japan, I think. Yeah. Yeah, as far as I know, like he's the first ever AI engineer, and without endorsing like any specific like huge established party or candidates, um, I want to just highlight what makes this election significant from a technology and a policy perspective. So he has articulated a clear, pragmatic vision in his party's communications, and this is really interesting. So he said, as a first step, he plans to organize a 10-person engineering team within the Japanese political center, what he calls like a Nagatacho engineer team. Nagatacho is is like a is a neighborhood for Japan's like political center, and so this like engineer team will be dedicated to upgrading the tools and processes of Japanese governance. So it sounds very new to the Japanese people, and yeah, he just got one seat. I mean, his party just got one seat, and he himself, like Mr. Ano himself, will take the position. So yeah, this is really a big news, I think. And he said he argues that like thanks to AI, even small teams can achieve rapid, large scale, um, huge change, mirroring like what we've seen from fast growing AI startups around the world. He's also committed to making like all digital public goods open source, enabling not just his core team, but a much wider community of contributors across Japan. And this so yeah, I'm really happy that he got the position. Um, like this is this is literally um relevant to what we are building at Xenea, and like we are not like as a as an entity, as a legal entity, we're not based in Japan. As a legal entity, we're based in Dubai, the UAE. But I myself a Japanese citizen. The other co-founders are also the Japanese, and we have a we are the multinational team, and Xenea is not just about Japan or Japanese. We have Vietnamese, we have Pakistani, we have like American. It's a international team, but as a Japanese myself, and most of our like core development um, sector is is coming from Japan. This his victory means a very um very big, simply put, yeah. And like in the manifesto, he emphasizes building bridges not only within his own party but also collaborating across party lines and with local governments, and to help accelerate digital transformation nationwide. So there might be a chance for us, possibly, like to provide the decentralized storage network for whatever they create in the very near future as a like a Japan's national um political engineering team. Yeah. So yeah, let's think like what this means for Web3 and digital policy. Um, for those of us like building digital infrastructure, like seeing someone with an AI engineering background like enter the diet is an encouraging sign. Like I just keep saying the same thing again over and over, and I think just in different words, but it really, you know, means a lot. It shows that like policy conversations are definitely shifting from abstract digital transformation to practical, open source, community driven solutions. If his words are right, is his words not biased? And the broader election results with like opposition parties making significant gains may signal a period of more robust policy debates and a wider range of voices pushing for innovation and transparency and new approaches to governance. And as always at Xenea, we're committed to working across sectors and party lines to support open, secure, and accessible digital systems because that's what drives real lasting change, right? So yeah, the election is not officially over, not yet, but at least um, this guy's winning, this AI engineer winning the seat is a really good signal um, for what we are doing as a not just as a Japanese, but as a tech-oriented businessman in general, I think. But yeah, so like I think it's really important to move beyond the manifestos and and ask like what has actually been achieved. And from what I've seen through my work with like government officials, startups, and local partners, and like the political parties policies, their policies have translated into the like a most tangible changes so far, I think. Um, when it comes to like LDP, is the leading party. They have like a Web3 project team, and we've seen like national guidelines for NFT business and the first official white papers a while ago. These have enabled like cities like Fukuoka to launch NFT-powered tourism initiatives and regions like Kumamoto to experiment with DAOs for local governance, like a few years ago, I think. And there are also like a practical pilot programs, like NFT based hometown tax donations, local governments running like a blockchain trials and startup clusters forming around these new incentives. And yeah, so over the past few years, like even Japanese like policymakers are very slow in general. Um, a lot of stuff are changing, and many of those like policymakers are starting to look at like Web3, blockchain, or or sometimes AI, or more on AI, I think. But yeah, there is definitely an increase of like discussions about Web3 on or like a deeping in general around Nagatacho, like it, Japan's like a center of policy making. So yeah, whether or not like the results of this election goes I don't know right or wrong or right or left, um at least like having a guy like Mr. Anno um is is sort of like a victory for us Web3 or like a like advanced tech company owners, I think. And it's not just as a Japanese, but like someone in the industry. But yes, anyway, so that's what happened in Japan today. And yeah, hi. Yeah, I have I have some comments here. Many of you just saying hi to me. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's really a random talk. It's nothing like official announcement or anything like that. It's just me talking about kind of random topics. Um, not necessarily directly related to Xenea, but relevant to Xenea at some extent, I think. Yes. And yeah. And I just wanted to talk about the suggestion I got from Sandaraka. Are you here? Sandaraka. Uh, it's from yesterday. Yesterday, give me a second. I think he was here yesterday. Maybe not now. But anyway, um, so I gotta go back to the tweet. Uh, I mean the reply from him. He just put some comments on my post yesterday of the space and suggesting his idea. And towards the end of the space last night, I just promised like I would go take a look at his suggestion and talk about it tomorrow, which means like today now. So I gotta talk about that. Okay, so where's that tweet? Trying to find I get so many. Okay, so I don't think he's here right now, but it came from Sandaraka. So I'm just reading his pain or short animated content, maybe with a mascot or something humorous to introduce the Xenea wallet to a wider audience. As you may know, short, funny, and relatable meme videos are incredibly popular online. People love them. I believe this could be really fun and effective way to promote Xenea, especially to new users who may not yet understand what it is or how it works. And you could even make a simple educational series using cute and funny animation to explain how to use the wallet. And if your core team is too busy at the moment, maybe you could host a community-driven meme animation contest. The Xenia community is big and enthusiastic. This could be a great way to keep them engaged, channel the creativity. So that's what he um, put uh, under my thread of the space. So yeah, I wanted to like hear your ideas. I mean, your opinion, your guys, opinions of your guys from your guys about this suggestion. So making like a simple educational series using cute and funny animation to explain how to use the wallet, stuff like that, or um, like a meme style campaign uh, short animated content campaign or contest, probably. So I don't know. So we have like three over 3 million um user base when it comes to the Xenea wallet, and now on X, the our official account has like 550K followers, right? No, it's over it's beyond that, like 575. Wow, 575 no, 578K followers. So I think out of these um enthusiastic um early adopters, there must be a lot of like content creators, like AI specialists, or just a funny people who are probably good at like meme style content creativity or short animated content, probably. So yeah, if you're like interested um in creating stuff like that, and let's like we just host some contest to reward the creator, uh like with the, I don't know, like how I don't really have an specific idea to like how to like achieve that at the moment. Like I think we have done like a meme coin campaign before, um and yeah, we've got many um contents there actually, but to be honest, like it was less than expected. Personally, yeah. Personally, it was the number of the posts or number of the contents um was, to be honest, less than I expected. I don't know like what my team thought, but yeah. So if we do this, like we have to come up with an idea, like a better idea to have you guys like way more engaged. Like we have to think about um simpler and clearer I don't know, rules when it comes to hosting this kind of a meme style content campaign or contest. Yeah, but at least it's a good idea to do something new. Um, we haven't done like we haven't done the animation thing, I guess. It's like I've been doing this projects for like 4 years, and sometimes I kind of forget like what I have done in the past. Like we've done so much uh for the past few years. And but yes, if you're interested in um contributing as a content creator, if you can create some like short animated content to educate new users how to use the wallet, or just to reach the wider audience, just to promote the new wallet to those who don't know about the new wallet yet. Just let me know. Let me hear your ideas. Let me see your ideas if you're just comfortable with making a sample of something. Hmm, okay. Can't translate. I know a little bit English. If I can't like, translate in Chinese more. Okay. Also, we have like a Chinese speaking audience here. I often, I think I often get like comments and suggestions from the West Africa, like in Nigeria, and Ghana, and sometimes like the Gambia. Um, the Gambia is actually one of my favorite countries in the West Africa. It's very small, but very like a peaceful country. I really enjoy staying there. And for the sake of language barrier, because I think most West African countries they speak French, right? But in the Gambia they speak English as their as like a official language. So, and I don't speak French, so it's just you know easier to live there. Nigeria is the best humor. Okay, yeah, you're from Nigeria, I know. Okay, but yeah, so yeah, but that's true. I mean, when it comes to the number of downloads, like uh the followers on our official accounts, like a number says, as for yeah, as long as the number says Nigeria is really a big user base for us for Xenea wallet. We have lots of people, lots of supporters in Nigeria, and I really want to do more about I don't know any sort of collaborations in the country, and yeah, like I've been to several countries in the West Africa, but I yeah, to be honest, I haven't been to Nigeria yet. Uh, I have many friends there. Of course, we have a community managers, many like good friends, like KOLs um, from Nigeria. But yeah, for some reason, like I haven't been there. I think I have planned to have a trip to the country, but something happened, and I had to skip my trip to Nigeria. Yeah, probably last year, around this time last year, I think. Um, yeah, I was planning to visit, um, but something happened. Like I just got some, um, yeah, I think I just got some kind of a cautionary um note from my American friend, like in the kind of a in the department of foreign affairs, I think, and I had to skip my trip to the country back then. But yeah, definitely this year. So next next time I travel to the West Africa, I will definitely come to Nigeria and probably host some like a dinner party or just a meetup. What do you think? Like what do you guys want me to do? Like of course like a listing like a TG and a main like launch the mainnet. Of course, I want to do that, and you all want me to do that. Like, do the cheat PG first, like do the mainnet launch first, and they do the listing first. Of course, I understand that. But besides, those like official, official kind of a tasks, uh, more like a personal tasks. Like, what do you guys want me to do? Like on the ground. So if there is like the number of people like from a specific country want me to come and have a some sort of session or meetup or like a just a dinner party or something, um, I might plan it. Yeah, I might plan it. So if like 1,000 people from Nigeria, uh, like, um, just tell me to come to Nigeria to have a meetup, then I would come because it'll make a lot of difference on the ground, I think. Yeah, and so just from the number, like the number tells a lot, but at the same time, like we don't get everything from the numbers alone. So um maybe Nigeria is like it has the biggest like user base in terms of like the near wallet, um but probably or possibly like the users in let's say India are more active. I don't know. I I really don't know. Like I need to hear from you guys. So I don't so now we have like 40 people tuning in right here in my random X space. And out of these like 40-ish people, like how many of you are from Nigeria? Like how many of you are from Vietnam? How many of you are from Japan? I don't know. Yeah, but just so tell me where you're from and like if there are many um like supporters from a specific region and they kind of come united to bring me there, I might come to see you guys. That might be fun. Yeah, and but either way, I travel much. I mean, I travel a lot. I travel I most like constantly travel and mostly out of Japan and literally traveling around the world. Um, yeah, personally, I'm kind of trying to stay in Japan as much as possible just because my dog. I love my dog. And my dog is my everything. She's everything I got, and I try to just stay with her as much as possible. But you know, sometimes sometimes life gives you like something bigger than that, and I believe like Xenea is like this is gonna be the biggest challenge of my life ever, definitely, and this is gonna be one of the biggest uh, challenges in like Japanese businessmen, I guess, Japanese entrepreneurs, I guess. So yeah, um, I'm really, I'm really excited about the future or very near future. Um, what will happen like after the mainnet, after the TGE, after the listing? I'm very, very excited about. Yeah, if you ask me to come, I might come. That's really true. I really mean it. Yeah, I really mean it. And I'm coming to Vietnam, by the way. I mentioned that last night too, I think, for GM Vietnam. I don't know. I'm not sure if I joined the GM Vietnam. It's GM, but I would I might come to Vietnam around the time. So now I'm receiving comments from Nigeria, I think. Are you from? Oh, okay, from Togo. Mm-hmm. Are you from Nigeria? Nigeria. Okay, okay, good. Okay, Nigeria. Yeah, yeah. It looks like we have a lot of people coming from Nigeria. Okay, all right. Okay, Nigeria. Cool, nice. Okay, yeah. Let's do some sort of meetup this year in Nigeria. Um, yeah, I'll just let me think about that. Like, gotta come up with an idea to make it like meaningful meetup. Not just me visiting the country, you know, talking to you guys in person. Um, there should be more than that, right? Because most of the time, when so I travel a lot from one country to another. Like sometimes um I take airplanes like every other day during like in the month or stuff like that. I think it was like 2 years ago. Uh it was November, I guess. I was up in the air for like 60 hours plus just within the no November. I I went from I think I was in Cairo first, and from Cairo to Dubai. No. From Cairo to Abu Dhabi, and from Abu Dhabi to Dubai, and from Dubai to New York, and from New York to Senegal, and from Senegal to the Gambia, and from Gambia to where I don't even remember the itinerary, but it was it was the hardest month ever. Yeah, like from Dubai to New York, it was 16 hours straight. Have you ever taken that long flight? Like 16 hours straight, no transit. You just get on board, get on plane in Dubai, and get off the plane in New York after 16 hours. That was so hard. Yeah, okay. Um, I think all of you are from Nigeria. No? Like okay. Okay, you're from, yes. One of you from Togo. Never been there before yet. Um, sure, Ghana. I have a really good friend from Ghana. Uh, he's doing a really good project, like a Web3 project over there, I think. But yeah, mo okay, you Prasad, you're from India. We're just saying, like in the crypto space, Nigerians are way ahead of others. Cool guys. I see. Yeah, even Indian guy says like Nigerians are ahead of others. That's funny. It's so I think we're having a really cool community here, like international, but they respect each other. I really like that. Like Prasad, I like you. You're the nice guy. You're from India, and most comments right here at the moment, they all of them, most of them saying like Nigeria, and then you're from India. So among the Nigerian comments, you just pop up and I'm from India, and you say Nigerians are way ahead of others. You respect that. That's cool. Great. Okay. Elias, you're from Kenya. Cool. But it looks like most of you are from Nigeria, at least like those who are in the space right now. But that means a lot. Okay. Yeah, I definitely should come to Nigeria. Like even for such a short period of time, like this number of Nigerian followers just tuning in and like putting comments here and asking for some sort of meetup there. Cool. Thank you. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Yeah, you gotta come. Yeah, let's plan. Um, I will definitely plan my trip to Nigeria and some official event. I'm not sure if it'll be like a regular like a meetup or like a dinner party or what else. But either like just simple meetup or dinner party. If you have any ideas, other than that, just let me know. Like if you think hosting like a hackathon or stuff like that in Nigeria, um, is achievable, then we might we might give it a try. I don't know. I've never been there, so I really have no idea like what we can do on the ground in Nigeria there. So yeah, send me DMs or just drop some comments about ideas for my trip to Nigeria on any sort of like event ideas. And yeah, just let me know. And of course, Nigeria will not be the first and last country to have an event. And I will come to visit like other places around the world. And haven't been to India, so probably I will come to India again too to see you, Prasad, uh, and your friends there. Okay. From Ask John Prosper, we have seen the recent trends of not appreciating community and the rush for alpha. How do you address this? Okay, good question. And I think so. Yeah, once again, uh, it's a question from Ask John Prosper, uh, saying we have seen the recent trends of not appreciating community and the rush for alpha. How do you address this? I think I'm addressing this now. Like I'm having this space. Uh, at least showing this is just to show my appreciation towards the community we have and like literally right now I'm I'm asking like where you're from and many of you just said like Nigeria, so I just made my mind to visit Nigeria this year and just to see you guys, right? So I think I'm addressing this issue, I guess. No, I don't know, but then, it's you decide. Okay. Yeah, it's up to you. Everything is up to you. I mean, um, whatever. I mean, whether it's whether I'm right or wrong, whether I'm heading towards the right direction or the wrong direction, uh, I'm not the one who would decide it. Like you guys are the ones who decide like if I'm right or wrong. It's totally up to the community, I think. Yeah. Yeah, after all, like we are, like we are the ones who are building something like a building platforms, building infrastructure. But I keep telling myself, and I keep saying in public, I think, without community, like without real people, infrastructure or any sort of platform like wouldn't mean a thing, right? It's just right because we're spending so much time and um cost to develop something meaningful, something huge, um, something worth trying for the society. But without you guys around the platform or like upon their infrastructure, what we are building is nothing. What we are building is meaningless. So at the end of the day, it's you guys, it's people, it's real people who would use the software, hardware, everything. Technology is not for the developers, it's for the people. It's for the real people um, who would benefit from the technology. I think I just said the same thing last night, I guess, during my space. Um, I think I said something like um, technologies should serve ordinary people, the real people, not just like early adopters or big investors. And I really mean it. I've been I've been in a lot of countries already, and I myself from Japan, one of the biggest economy and one of the most advanced countries, I think, in terms of technologies and stuff. So I think I'm really blessed to have this infrastructure and the like a stable um, politics and economy. Many people are complaining about what we're having in Japan, but at the same time, as a guy who's been around the world, from the east to the west, I've seen a lot of I've seen a lot, and I've had a lots of discussions with policymakers, like government officials, the military, personnels, like just ordinary locals, many kind of people, and I I truly mean it. I really think technology should serve ordinary people, real people. So what we are building at Xenea, including Xenea Wallet, and of course the Xenea itself, um, layer one this EVM compatible layer one blockchain. These should serve ordinary people, and we should respect the community, and we really should appreciate um, the fact you guys are here with us, um, no matter like how much you guys have to wait. I know you guys been waiting for the mainnet, you guys been waiting for the TGE, waiting for the listing, everything. I know it's been so slow, and really, I really feel sorry about like the the progress so far. Like personally, I think we have progress, of course. We have we have developed a lot of stuff in internally, but I think sometimes it's we we couldn't disclose information um, properly in a sense in public, and sometimes we just like go slow, and I really I really feel sorry about whatever inconvenience we're causing to you guys. But I truly mean we 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 think we think the community matters. So thank you for your question. And no matter if there is a trend of not appreciating the community and just just going for the alpha, I'm not that guy. I'm on your side. Um, I'm on the side of the community, at least myself. Yeah. So, Bakal, you say true value in Web3 isn't built overnight. It grows in communities that feel seen, heard, and appreciated. Alpha might pump your bags, but it's community that sustains your vision. Let's stop treating people like exit liquidity and start building with them, not just for them. Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. Building infrastructure is not about pumping um, pumping your bag. It's about sustainability. You're right. You're 100% right. But yeah, it's a midnight here in Tokyo, Japan, and I don't know. I just I'm just kind of drowsy a little bit, to be honest, to to host to host the space and talk about like a serious topic. But and I think I just kind of going quiet and slower. I think just just from the drowsiness, I think. But yes, I really mean it. The community is the biggest milestone we have made, definitely. And without a community, there's no infrastructure or there's no platform alive or sustainable. It'd be just like a one day event without a community. So yeah, I I'm promised here I would come to Nigeria to host some event. So until then, um, and of course not just Nigeria, I would come to other countries and regions, of course. Just put some comments here. Or keep sending me DMs. Like if you just keep sending me come to India, come to India, come to India like every single day for the next 100 days or something, like I will come to India just to see you alone in person. If you're just that kind of a committed to to the result or to me visiting India, then I would come. That's the communication, right? Sometimes you just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Yeah, sometimes you just have to keep pushing. You're right. But anyway, Um, Thanks for joining today once again, and I really appreciate every one of you here um, for supporting me, for supporting Xenea, just for being there. I really appreciate it. So once again, thanks for tuning in. And if you have any like thoughts or questions um, about whatever about Xenea, about Web3, AI, digital infrastructure, DPing, politics, sort of relevant to Web3, just feel free to reach out after the space. And let's keep building together. And if we keep doing this, I mean, the series of X space every day, there might something new. There might be some idea um, that we should achieve as a Xenia, as a community, probably. But let's see. So let's, let's let's keep building together. All right. Like for this space, for this series of space, without you, without audience, it's nothing. If I just speak by myself, like it's just talking to myself. That means nothing, right? So without a community, it's all all we are doing is nothing without a community. I really mean it. So thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for supporting us. And let me talk to you tomorrow again, once again, and probably around this time tomorrow again. But don't forget to give me ideas, comments, anything, right? So talk to you tomorrow. Have a good one. Thank you very much.